Fifth graders, this video is for you on what to do when I am not around. The teacher will let you come in. They need you to get onto your computer accounts and log in under your username. They will also drop off a piece of paper to you. This paper is what I'm going to be giving information about, more details about what I expect. You should each get one. There are 6 things to do. I'm going to go through the majority of these steps, and when we get to that point, you'll understand. The first 2 usually take up the first 20 to 25 minutes of class, number 1 and number 2 right here. Take your time. The other steps, I will follow along, more information. Let's start with number 1. You do go to Mr. B Tech. That's where you have to start with. Your teacher will either tell you to go to code.org to do your assignments there, or you're going to typing.com. So let's talk about those. So when you get to the 5th grade page, remember typing.com is this. And if you go to code.org, you have to pick from one of the 3 teachers. If you go to code.org, don't forget, find your name on this list. Put in your secret word. When you sign in, this may be the place where to go. When you get here, you have 2 places to go. All you need to do is where it says welcome back to who you are, you just can go to the word continue. That is the quickest, easiest way. If you miss this and you start scrolling down, most of you have either started on the fish course or these little guys on this course. But the quickest way to get back to work is to press continue. When you're doing the activities, look up at the top. The white circles mean you have not done them. You have to go in order and not skip. If you click more, you will see where you are. If you notice, I have passed certain things. I have not passed certain things. We do not do the unplugged activities. You are to go in the order that you see. Now, I'm going to just talk about going back to typing.com. Typing.com, of course, is different. That's why there's a different link. When you get to typing.com, most people have their first dot last, maybe with a number, maybe with a different way of typing it. You have it written down in your planner. Your password is also important. Remember, it is on that sheet of paper and you should have it written down. Click login. When you go to login, it is waiting for you to do your activities. Remember, you are to do these assignments that are highlighted. Majority of you have already begun here. You may be further down than me. The idea is you click on the one with the yellow box, not the blues. You do not skip. You go in the order. Okay. If you notice at the bottom, you have all of these activities to do. Once you get to the last one, you will take a time test. If it does not show time test, it will most likely. Remember, you're going to do it, or for some reason, you can click test down here. Okay. When you take the test, you are doing a 3-minute test. Now, if you finish the lessons and then take the 3-minute test, remember you have games, skins, badges, or other choices that you're allowed to do. You may also check scoreboard. You are to do all of these items after you've done your lessons and your time test. So if I want to play a game, you can after your test has been finished and after the lessons have been finished on that level. Okay. So if I go back to this, so here is what I need to finish, and then I take all those and I take the test, and then I could pick my other choices. Now, let's talk about after you're finished typing or code. Okay, if you finish steps 1 and 2, you get to go to the website, Mr. B Tech's 5th grade page, and get to do guest teacher day. Right? On guest teacher day, it's a lot of fun because you have lots of choices. So click guest teacher. My video of what I'm describing you will find here. Down below, you have a lot of different choices to pick from. Any activity you'd like to try, you're allowed to try. If you pick an activity that allows you to do multiplayer, that is optional. And when you do that, on the piece of paper, it says you must include, pick a color and an animal name with your homeroom teacher code. Okay? That's just to help people know if you're playing with someone in our class, they'll understand that that's potentially another classmate. No one else on multiplayer will know who you are. So make sure you do this just to make your neighbors know if it's you. You get to play many of these different activities. I've given you a great selection. You get to enjoy the time from about 2:50 until about 3:10, 3:15. That teacher will help you understand what to do. When it's time to be done, of course, you will be shutting things down. Okay, so you're going to turn off your computers at 3:15, power down the box and the monitor. You get to stay at your seat to talk quietly. Okay, if you stand up behind your chair, that'll be fine. Now, behavior. If for some reason your behavior is not appropriate and you've pulled a behavior card at any time during the class period, you automatically take a break right then and there. That also includes time after the bell rings. So, 10 seconds per card. If you pull more than one card, you add another 10 seconds. Okay. So if you pulled 2 cards, you're staying 20 seconds after the bell rings. That includes after the time everyone else walks the door. So if you're 30 seconds behind them and everyone else is out of the door, that's it. Unfortunately, you have to wait if you were disruptive enough that the teacher asked you to pull a behavior card.